right, today I got some time to slow down, and my mind wanted to kind of go back. So I took a sheet of paper and I wrote um, environments that I found myself in often the year I started to be in those environments. People that I would talk to, people that I've met, people that were like a real, like I'll say, like important in my life, or they played a very important role in my life. So I wrote down when I met those people, again, a year, places that I've worked when I started it, and then like looking at this whole paper, it showed how my life altered, and then I realized how much my life altered unconsciously. Like certain environments put me around certain people that I created relationships with, and with that, you would talk about certain things that will introduce you to more people, or that will introduce you to more environments, or just have your mind in a certain place or thinking about certain things just off of that. And then again, with working in certain places, it puts you in a certain routine, a certain pattern throughout the city of where you're at, the route you're taking there, the times you're there, the places that you most likely will eat because of that location, and the things that you'll see, which will give you like a new vision on the city you're in, or just your environment again. So it just made me realize like a lot of things are like I could have made a conscious decision to do something, not realizing that the unconscious effect of it. Like I know making a decision comes with the sacrifice of something else, but I never realized the unconscious sacrifice that you're making. Like I feel like in my life I gave up a lot of things unconsciously. Like something as simple as like video games. I loved video games. I always had video games as a kid. I remember my aunt buying me my first PlayStation. I had Xboxes, had Game Boy. Um, so something like that, simple as video games, which I love, always was real good at. And certain things in my life pulled me away from it to where I didn't feel it was important to take up time in my life. Like I had other things to do, like my children or work or other hobbies, and I end up just pushing that out of my life. Still to this day I love video games, but I don't have the time for them. But so something like that. Another thing would be cars. Like one of my favorite things in the world has always been cars. I love how cars look. I just love like everything about cars. And with that, like financially, had to make certain decisions with cars, or even with hobbies. Can't go to certain car shows. I used to just look at car magazines and sketch cars and watch car videos all the time and stuff like that. Like I wouldn't have just decided like I don't care about cars. I don't want to be in the world of cars anymore. But unconsciously, I made that decision with other things that I brought into my life. I realized that with my health. Like right now I push eating fruit a lot because that's like one of the best things you can eat. And as a kid, I always loved fruit. And as I got older, being in certain environments and just having certain habits, drifted away from it for a while. Started eating a lot of fast food, working at certain jobs, not having time to prep food and do all that. You just run into Wendy's or McDonald's or something like that. So I pushed it out of my life. After I fasted, it gave me like it gave me this like perspective that I should be taking way more control of what I'm putting in my body. So after I fasted And then when it was time to eat again, it was like I wanted to be real picky. Like, oh, I want to, my body is empty. I get to really choose every little thing that I put in it. So that brought me back to eating fruits and being specific about, how I wanted to feel myself. I mean, now I'm in a place where doing that with relationships, like, I felt I was called away from a lot of people, to where I just had to sit and just get back into my own mind, hear my own voice, hear God's voice, and not a lot of people's voice and people's opinions and stuff like that. So I was called away, and now I'm real specific about just even sitting on the phone, even just texting, and who I'm seeing on social media and stuff like that, and why. So like that gave me a reset on that. One of the most important things, I didn't realize it at the time, but I was pulled away from God. I wasn't making a lot of decisions that I felt was led by God. I was just, I was making decisions off of pleasure. I was making decisions off of like material things, making decisions off of other people's opinions. It was just a lot of stuff that I'd say like were the basis of my decisions for a while. So being caught away from a lot of things, it helped reset that too. So it was like, I feel like I went through a whole spiritual fast where I just wanted to reset everything as much as possible. Like, I broke my phone when I got a new phone. I was kind of real like cautious about what I was putting on it. I reset my whole email, stuff like that. Like, it was, wasn't just giving it out to anybody. I feel like I'm going to do that again with my phone and change my number. I feel that's coming. And now it's the same with my time. Like, I don't just go out or go to any place or be in any environments just because that's the thing to do. Because like how I feel now, and I'm just treating my mind like a newborn baby for real. Like, I know when I'm in certain environments, it makes my mind think certain things. So I just, like, if I don't want to think about certain things, I just, like, I don't want to be in that environment, or I don't want to watch a certain type of show or talk to people about certain things, because, like, I just don't want those thoughts in my head. Like, it's that simple. So with my entertainment, stuff like that, like, I just, I'm not just letting anything get to me. So something like that, I even realized, like, my phone is like the concept came to me that my phone is like a portal, and I can get to anybody with it, and anybody can get to me with it. So it shouldn't just be an open portal. Like, it's not a portal where it's like your whole physical body get to go, but your thoughts can go anywhere you want, and you don't know like the intentions of people's thoughts that's coming to you, either through text messages or phone calls or social media. Like, a lot of times I was just leaving this portal just wide open, like anybody can get to me. So now I'm more cautious about that, and like, I'll cut it off. I don't need it all the time. So that's just where I'm at. So I'm still in this phase of, it's like, I'll say wash and repeat, like cleansing myself, testing something out, seeing how I feel, seeing how it affects me, seeing the direction that it's pushing me in, and then see if that's where I want to go. If not, reset again, push towards another direction. Like, that's where I'm at now.